Hi, Samuel.
Hello.
Yeah.
Okay.
So first, should I run through all the key
Show me your
functions?
add user.
Okay. So I've actually all the key functionality. I've added it to collections in Postman. So for add user, I will be able to go to add new user to user information database.
Yep, let's run this.
So yeah, these are all the functions that I put in the JSON file. I'm just going to send. You'll see the affected rows is 1.
Okay, good.
And it's reflected in the database here under user information table. Okay, user information table here. We'll refresh. You will see the user 30 here.
Okay.
It's reflected user 30 here.
Okay, let's log in using this account.
Okay. So I'll go to this login user. Now I will change the email and password. It's 30@email.com and the password is 30. Then I'll click send. It will give me a token.
Okay, good.
So this is the JSON web token.
Yep. Okay, so let's show me all your restaurants.
Okay, so I'll go to get all restaurants. There's no need for a body here, so I'll make sure that it's empty. So I'll change it to JSON so it's easier later. I'll click send. So it will show all my restaurants results here.
Show me your CRUD for your comments, for your review.
Okay. So first I'll start with the read portion of it. I will read all my comments right now.
Good?
So I'll read everything.
Yes.
And then you will notice that because my table for comments, there's a unique structure for this table. It has. This is cuisines, I read wrongly. Yeah, the comments table is actually here, sorry. That one was cuisines. So under comment, you will notice that I only have comment ID, reviews, ratings, user ID, and restaurant ID. However, when I go to Postman, you will notice that I have the name. I have the name of the user, and yeah, the date is recorded here. So this name is I managed to show it because I have an inner join. I inner join it with the user information table.
So how many tables did you join? 2 tables or 3 tables?
I joined 2.
2 tables, huh?
Yeah, so I can show you if in the comments section here. Yeah, the get all comments actually has a join function.
Okay.
Yeah.
Show me the other advanced features.
Okay. Do you want to see the add comment, or you think that's enough?
Add comments.
I can show the add comment if you want.
Yeah.
So
show
okay,
me
there's
the add
this. I will just add one. So first we need to get the token from just now. Yeah, I'll just go grab the token. So this is the token. Send it. This is the token result. I'm going to copy it here. And then I will add the token. So I'll add the comment. So the comment is actually based on the token. Once I paste the token here. Let me just get rid of this. This is the new user that we created. We'll post a comment that says this is terrible and with a rating of 2. And then it's for restaurant ID 3. So I'll send it. It sends as one affected row. I will go back to Workbench now. And now when I refresh, you'll see a new comment. This is terrible. For user number 30.
This is update this comment.
Okay, sure. So we'll go to update comments now. First, of course, similarly, we need to get the token first. Okay, so I'll paste the token. So I'll update the review to pepper please, and maybe with a rating of 4. And I'll also change the restaurant ID to 1 just to see if it works. And it does. Wait. What? Oh no, because I think. Wait a sec. Because I think the restaurant ID was 3 just now, so that's why I entered 3. Okay. I have no idea why that's not working. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I think I got it because I was I put the comment update comments requires me to actually put in the comment ID. So now we have comment ID number 18. So therefore I also must put comments /18 here. Then I put it 4, so that's why it doesn't update. So now we will try again. I want to change it to comment number 18, which is here. I want to change this to pepper please with a rating of 4 and a restaurant ID of 3. So we have one affected row. If I go back and refresh, from this is terrible, it changes to Pepper Please.
Good.
So it updates correctly.
What about delete?
Now let's just delete the comment number 18. So you notice that we actually need the token. Let's say this is the old token. I haven't pasted in the correct token for the user. If I press, 0 affected rows. So it does not actually refresh. It does not remove the token. It does not remove the comment because the user is not logged in.
Okay.
This is not the correct token for this particular comment. So it checks.
Okay.
This is the wrong user, so it doesn't work. Now I'm going to paste in the correct user. The user that we created just now. Press one affected row. Press no more Pepper Please.
Very good.
Got it.
Okay. Any other advanced features?
So one of the functions that I wanted to show you is the get all restaurants. I know just now I showed you, but I thought I wanted to go deeper into it with this get all restaurants function, because I actually did quite a few joins for this function. So for example, I actually managed to get number of cuisines. So this will require a join. So if you notice under my SQL statement, I think I'm just going to show in Word because VS Code is very long, so I have to see. So this one, it actually obtains restaurant names and the picture and food type. It also calculates the number. It also shows the number of cuisines available, which it does by you doing a join from the cuisine table. You can see that it's different for every restaurant. The number of drinks, so it has to join to the drinks table. It has to go to comments and calculate the number of comments. And I think the average rating is really interesting because this will actually live update depending on how many, depending on the ratings that is given to that restaurant. So I thought I'll show that as well. So under the comments, I'm going to change the rating for, let's say, restaurant ID 1. So here you will see that there's 1 comment, 2 comment, 3 comment, and 4 comments. So I'm going to change one of these ratings. I'm just going to update in this database here, and we should see the number change later when I send it again. So for restaurant number 1, which is Decadent Restaurant, currently the average rating is 3. So we should see it go higher because I'm changing I'm going to apply to the database. Okay. I'm going to send this again, and now it's 3.75. So it's actually getting the average live from that table. It's not just hard-coded. It's really getting from the table. Then for specific restaurant, there is actually an additional function. So that specific restaurant is meant to be when I maximize, I want to see all of the information regarding that restaurant. So the route actually is restaurants / the restaurant ID. So let's say 1, 2, or 3. I'm going to send it. Okay, first I'm going to send without the token. The token, I'll show you why the token is quite important later. First, I'm going to just Control Exit. Let me just open a notepad just to save this stuff. Okay, this is our token. I'm going to cut this out. So you see now we have an empty, nothing in the body. I'm going to send it, and we will get restaurant ID, and we will get all the information just now, cuisines, drinks, comments, average rating, whatever we have done just now, plus a unique one called favorite. But of course now it's not. We don't have any user token added. So this favorite function is unique in that it will actually check whether that particular user has favorited the restaurant before. But of course, if there's no user, then you just show 0 because there's nothing to check. So right now, I'm going to check. I'm going to copy in this new token here. So I'm going to put this in the body. So wait, I'm going to paste this in here. So this is the token for our new user. I'm going to paste this in, so we have a token for the new user now. This is the user that we just created right now, right in front of you. So I'm going to paste this in here. If you go to Workbench, we will notice that we deleted the review, so never mind. So what I will do now is I will change some of these to number 30. 30 is the new user that we created. Okay, no, I shouldn't. I should only. Okay, so now user number 30 only likes restaurant ID for restaurant ID 2 and restaurant ID 1. So we should see favorites equals to 1 for that. But for restaurant ID 3, we should not see favorites because he has not added to that table. It's going to apply. So right now I'm going to check. Now we are looking at user ID 30, which is the one that we added. So this is restaurant/3, so we should not be seeing anything. And no, we don't see anything, favorite is still 0. However, now we're going to, this is the important part, we are going to check restaurant number 1. So for restaurant number 1, copy the correct token. Oh no, sorry, this is the comment table. I changed the wrong table, sorry.
Too many tables,
Yeah, too many tables is confusing.
Too complex.
Yeah, so I'm gonna show this. Okay, so now same thing. I have restaurant 30. I have user number 30 for that likes restaurant ID 2 and restaurant ID 1. So similarly, if I go to restaurant 3 and I send, it shows a favorite of 0 because it did not, user number 30 did not like restaurant number 3. Then if I go to restaurant number 1/1, you'll notice that favorite equals to 1 because he has liked that restaurant. Similarly for restaurant number 2, it shows that yes, it's like that restaurant. However, if I change the token to something else, now we change it to the token for user number 14, which I have here. The token for user number 14. You'll notice that user number 14 has only liked restaurant ID 3. So we will only be able to see favorites for restaurant number 3. For everything else, it will not show. So I'm going to go to restaurant number 1, 0. Restaurant number 2, 0. And then for restaurant number 3, we see a 1. So this actually requires quite a lot of effort on the SQL front because I have to actually grab. I actually have the inner join and then grab from the this coalesce, select one where there's a user email in the table. So I have to check the favorites table whether it exists there. So another one of my advanced functions that I wanted to show is that my use of tokens throughout the entire database. So many of these database functions, like for the favorite controller, it requires a token. So if let's say if I do not have a token here, just cut it out, invalid, doesn't work. But if I have a token, sure, you'll get whatever you have liked. Same thing for posting a favorite. Without the token, it will not work. If I just send, it will just show invalid. Then token, it works. Same thing for user. If let's say I want to update some information for my user, this is the token that we have for this particular user. If let's say I give an invalid token or I don't give a token, I'm just going to cut this out and just put some random thing. It will show invalid token. So in this way, we have a very good security system within our database that makes sure that you can only update if you have the correct authentication. So we authenticate by means of the token. Updated.
Anything else you want to show?
I think I also wanted to show my search function. So I managed to do a a restaurant-wide search for the restaurants. We don't need a body here because there's nothing to send here. So I'll just search for example, DE, and we find Decadent restaurant. What is most unique is that this is a inner search. So let's say for example, zoom in. So for example, let's say I want to search CA, for example, maybe CA. CA is a good thing to search. So I'll just put CA. I'll search, and then you see CA is actually, let me just zoom out. So CA is actually searched here. If I let's say put EH, you'll notice that EH is not the first part. It's not the first part. It's not even a whole word, but it will show the results here. In addition, I also managed to sort restaurants based on type. So I sort by Asian food, Western food. If I have fast food, it will also sort correctly. Yeah, so I think this is about it. Also, okay, I think I'm adding really too many things to this. That's why it's starting to slow down. Oh my, my postman is telling me that, yeah, I think you probably should chill out a little bit. There's too many things. Let me close it one by one. Don't say. My postman is really complaining now. Okay, wait. Let me see if I have enough to show this. Obtain user email based on token. Okay. So another function is that since you have the token, well, you can change whether you can obtain your user email from there. You see, 15@email.com. This is the old token. Of course, if I grab the latest token, which is the one that we created, I'm just gonna copy that into the body. Send. It's kind of slow. Oops. I think my memory is really running out or something. Oh yeah, it crashed. There's not we could see a huge slowdown. I think my memory is running out. Let's send it again. Yeah, we get 30@email.com. That was probably just a RAM, too much RAM or something. Too little RAM. So we can get 30@email.com. I also wanted to show if I can update the password. My memory is really running out. It's getting super slow. So under update password, let's try changing the password of our latest one. So I'm just going to copy the token for this. Some bad changes to test. Send. So it does affect the rows. Okay. I want to show because I can't show the exact because if we go to user information table here, you will notice that the user password is actually hashed. It's not plain text. So you can't just go into the database, pry and all my passwords are there. No, it's actually hashed. And it uses bcrypt to make sure that that the password is able to get the hash version of the password and compare to check whether the user email is valid or not. It doesn't actually send out the password in plain text. So in that way, it's able to secure the user's password.
Very good.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you want to show?
I think I will just show the bcrypt.
Don't raise it.
Okay.
Yeah, it works. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks a lot.
Anything else you want to show?
No, I think I'm good
all
now.
functions all covered, huh?
Yeah, I think I've covered all my functions
Okay,
that I
good.
wanted to show.
Okay,
thank you so much,
thank you.
Thank you.